Hey everyone, Sarian here. Welcome back to In Stars and Time. So in the last episode, we managed to defeat the king, and after a very pleasant celebration, we looped all the way back to the beginning. Now we have to figure out what's causing this, and how do we stop the looping so we can live happily ever after. Hey, Stardust. It takes you a lot of time, doesn't it? To loop back and talk to me? It sure does. It's fine. Is it? It's fine. But, I wonder if... Yeah, that's a good idea. How about I teach you a special craft skill so you can talk to me whenever? A craft skill to talk to Loop even when you're not near them? That seems impossible. Only because you don't know the specific hand shape for it. Huh? Yes, Stardust. A fourth hand shape. So you can talk to me whenever. Are you interested? A fourth hand shape. If anyone would know about this, it'd be someone like Loop. You nod. Great. Alright, are you ready? You nod again. So, take your hand and make a fist. You do so. Then you're going to raise your thumb and little finger. Raise thumb, raise little finger. And keeping your hand in that shape, you're going to put your hand next to your face with the thumb to your ear and the little finger to your mouth. That's the secret hand shape no one knows about. It's a little phone. Interesting. You've never heard about this, but you have a bad memory. You may have just forgotten it. And then the very last step. There's more? There is, Stardust. You just have to think very loudly. Boy, I sure wish I could talk to Loop right now. Now that part just sounds silly. Yes, that's definitely the silly part of this ritual. And that's it. Now you can call me whenever. Well, mostly whenever. It might not work sometimes. Especially if you get too far. And we won't be able to chat very long or anything, so you'll still need to come whenever you want a breather or need to chat. But now I can help you out and give you hints whenever. Or if you want me to put it another way, you've just learned the skill Call Loop. You can call me anytime to get some precious hints. That is exactly what I needed. Ow. Fee. Alright. Now that you're here though, I completely forgot what I should do next. Find more about the king. You can ask him. Oh yeah, that's right. And there's one more thing. I think we're gonna ask about... Ask the head housemaiden. Okay, this is the king again. Yeah, okay, king, head housemaiden. Okay, I think that's enough info. And now we can call Loop anytime to get a refresher. That is pretty handy. Okay, well, now it's time we... I don't know, go back to the castle. I guess that's the only thing we can do. So... talk to Mirabelle. Okay. Mirabelle is here sitting on a bench and looking at papers. She wanted to talk to you, didn't she? But yeah, we were acting very weird, of course. Oh! Siffrin, I'm sorry to bother you while you're so busy, but I really wanted to make sure you're okay. You'd tell me if anything was wrong, right? Where is this coming from? Of course I'd tell you. Siffrin, I'm not sure you're telling me the truth here. I don't want to force you to do anything, but you have to know I want you to be happy. And I know this is a stressful moment for all of us, but the only way we can get through this is if we talk to each other. If we share our worries. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you need help with anything, I'm here for you. Okay, weird. Why is she telling you this? You know why she's asking you this. Poor Mirabelle can't just say it, so you'll have to do it for her. Clearly what's happening is... Do you need help with something? Huh? Huh? No! That's not why Mirabelle urged at you. You can be such an oblivious person sometimes. Anyway, Anne, she sighed. Anne called you names. Who is this? Don't need help. Not at all. Okay, now that's a lie. Not even with those papers of yours? She's been looking at those for every loop you've been in. Clearly, there's something wrong with them. You poked the papers to make your point. Huh? No! Not at all! Do not look at the papers. The papers are irrelevant. Do not look at them, Sifrin. I am see you looking at them. You arch an eyebrow, smiling. Alright, yes, the papers are giving me a lot of trouble and I hate them. But I'm only looking at them now to get worried about something other than, tomorrow? They aren't that big of a deal. If I have to be worried, I'd rather be worried about the thing that won't kill me. There's even more in my dorm room in the house. Those stupid papers have been following me since before the king stuff even started. Papers? There's more in her dorm room? The one on floor 3? So, if we're done talking about my papers, if there's nothing I can do for you, Sifrin... Nah, I'm good. Sigh. I'll see you later then. Sounds like you could help Mirabelle with her problems if you went snooping a bit. In her room? If she needs help, maybe everyone else does too. You should ask everyone and see if you can help them with anything. Are they getting hints from their past loops? From my past loops? I wonder if we're just not special. Sifrin, you here? Okay, Oh, it's been 1, 2, 3. You just passed your 20th loop. Great. 20. Is that a lot or too little still? Back to it. Okay. Mirabelle's room. Are there any papers here? What's her dresser? Back in Dormont, she seemed worried about whatever was inside, wasn't she? I'd like to look inside, but... Don't even think about it, Sifrin. You step back and smile awkwardly. You won't be able to look inside as things are now. Is there something in this room that could distract her somehow? Like the bomb ingredients? Feel bad about taking advantage of this moment, but you open the drawer. There's some pens, a brooch, anti-anxiety medication, and some papers. Each paper seems to be a file about a different person. Each has a picture of someone, their name, and what seems to be their answers to questions like, where do you imagine yourself in 10 years? And do you want kids? What are those papers? She must have been looking at similar papers in Dormont. Is she choosing one person to do something? Either way, this seems to be what Mirabelle is worried about. You should go and talk to her about it. Like, when we loop back. Okay, well, let's keep going. By dying. Okay. Can we just talk to her about the papers? Hey, Sifrin, do you need anything? So which one will you choose? Sorry? You point at her pile of papers. What? Huh? What? How? What do you know? Answer me! She has her hand on her rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Why is there battle music? Maybe I can help? I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I would like your help if you'll give it. Experience? Sure. Thank you, Sifrin. But, this might take some time. So, make sure you have time? I have time now. I'm not doing anything. Oh, okay. Okay, how to do this? Sit down next to me, maybe? You sit down. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So, what are those papers really? Oh, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like when you promise to stay with someone forever? Is Mirabelle looking for a partner? How old is she, like 9? No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet. Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused. Alright, well, before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked the dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet and that I could date. But I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today. She's clearly not 9. Sorry, Mirabelle. She's just small. And look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help? I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with. So I'd appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye. As long as it's not my 2 eyes looking at this. And also I need a distraction from Tamar very badly. So I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with, this. Oh. Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone, but you think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle? Maybe. Let's, have a look then. Alright. I have a few profiles right here. She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. Was she carrying it with her throughout your entire journey? Here's a few of them. So, you can go first. And tell me what you think. And I'll go after. Well, tell me what you think about him. She shows you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? We have one of those at home. What? Do you mean Isabeau? Hell, you're right. Is that worth an ew? Either way, sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine? Do you have someone more feminine looking? She looks through her files. How about her? She shows you the profile of a gentle-looking lady. She looks nice? She does, I guess. She guesses. So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into, then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. Why are we doing this, then? But if you had to choose... someone... nice? You nod. And... someone... pretty? You Nod. And someone who likes me? You don't nod. Mira. No, wait. Let me think a bit more. I want someone who... She thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Sifrin? Well, you think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Wait, are you just gonna copy my answers? No! Okay, fine. You got me, Sifrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Oh, that makes sense. But then why... So then why worry about it? You know, Sifrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing. Changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. Becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is try new things, you know? That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so I'm trying new things. And some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new, easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that makes me uncomfortable. Things that I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do. Like dating? Yes, like dating. But you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? To be a good housemaiden, I have to do it. I have to date, I have to love someone in a romantic way, I have to do things with them. I have to bond with them, I have to sleep with them, I have to have children with them, I have to love them in this very specific way. And you don't want to? And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Sifrin, not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that, in the way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? Oh, Stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe... Well, why do you need to change? Because I have to, Sifrin. I'm a housemaid and I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it. Not be with someone that way. But Sifrin, there's such a pressure to force us to do that. Not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. You have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person for crab's sake. Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isabeau isn't even a housemaiden, and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't even know if they understand that sometimes. I just like to stay the same. Apparently there's a lot we don't know about the change religion. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now, I have a list of people that I could meet so that I could fall in love with them, which I can't do. And do things with them, which I will never ever want to do. Also, I can change. and it makes me feel like a mistake. I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can. Well, I don't know about the romantic part. But I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? Why not? It's weird, right? Yes. Mirabelle takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice. Yeah! It's just weird. And gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Siffrin. You mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. What a relief. To have someone who understands this at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change. And dating? It's part of it, so... Mirabelle sighs. Siffrin, I know you don't follow the changed belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith? But some other parts, you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief? Something that brings you both joy and grief? You think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but... yeah, I have something like that. So you do too. How do you deal with it then? You don't. I just try not to think about things that bother me in general. Avoidance, huh? That feels a little too cowardly for me. Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say. You laugh. No, I don't. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. I didn't know Mirabelle held those feelings towards the changed belief. She always seemed so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she leave it behind then? You suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right? Game the system? Change things by deciding not to change? If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing by deciding not to change? Siffrin, that's not how it works. But no one needs to know. Change myself by deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now you mean it. It does. It does sound challenging and fun. Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Siffrin. Thank you for talking with me. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go, don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? Got a Memory of Faith. Memory of Faith boosts all your housemated stats by 30. Okay. Learn the skill Holy Care Shield. Amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your housemaiden have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back to dormant, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? He nods at Mirabelle. You wave goodbye. Dang. Well, I guess it would be nice if anyone could follow their faith and just choose to follow the certain things they want to without other people judging. But I guess that's how it is. Talk to Luke? Okay. Let's see, where are we at? Hey, Stardust. How can I help you on this wonderful Nina loop? Questions. Mirabelle statue. Bonnie looking at a book. Book fan. Fix a knife. Sadnesses are different? I've noticed. I did not notice that. They don't always appear at the floor where they should be, right? This didn't happen before I beat the king. They did not. Is it because you beat the king? Is it related? No theories. None. But hey, variety is the spice of life, isn't it? Teehee. Alright. I don't think you can help me with anything. Let's talk about something. My turn, actually. Why don't you tell your little team about the loops you're stuck in? You didn't need to tell them before because you thought you'd be able to help them with this power. But what about now? Never tried that, huh? I can still do it by myself. Okay. That is actually a good idea. I'm pretty sure everyone else knows more about time than we do. Time and change. Alright. Well, before we go back to the castle, I think I might leave the episode here. It was more of a heavier episode while we were talking to Mirabelle, but I'm glad we had that conversation. Because now we have a great shield. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please remember to take care of yourself. If you've gotten this far into the video, please consider subscribing or liking this video, or both. It really means a lot. Again, thank you. Please take care, and I will see you next time. Take care.